Hello and welcome to another episode of The Inheritance Files, where we dive into the wild, shocking, and sometimes downright bizarre world of inheritance law. Today, we're diving into a case that's filled with family drama, massive wealth, and a battle over who truly gets to claim an estate. This is the story of Huguette Clark, a wealthy heiress who inherited a $300 million copper mining fortune. And you may not have heard her name before, but trust me, her inheritance saga is one you'll want to hear about. Now, you'd think a fortune like Huguette's would be handed down to her family, right? But here's the twist. She decided to leave her entire estate to her nurse, her staff, and a few charities, completely cutting out her distant relatives. That's right. The family members who expected to inherit her vast fortune found themselves with nothing. And this, of course, didn't sit well with them. And naturally, her family didn't just accept this decision. They contested the will, claiming that Huguette had been manipulated by those closest to her. They argued that she had been isolated for years in a hospital room, surrounded by people who stood to benefit from her estate, and that those people had undue influence over her final decisions. The legal battle that followed was long and drawn out, years of court hearings, legal motions, and emotional testimony. The family insisted that Huguette wasn't of sound mind when she made her final wishes. They argued that her decision to leave the estate to her staff and nurse instead of family didn't reflect her true intentions. So, in the end, after years of back and forth, a settlement was reached. Some portions of her estate were divided between her staff and family members, but the drama surrounding her will lingered for a long time. So, what's the takeaway from all of this? Well, the lesson is, if there's any hint of undue influence or if a family feels wronged, they're likely going to contest your will. And even if you want to leave your estate to someone outside the family, how you structure the will is crucial. So without a clear plan and safeguards, your loved ones could end up fighting over your estate just like Huguette's family did. As we saw in her case, even the wealthiest estates can lead to a legal battle that drags on for years. So if you want to avoid your family members battling over your assets long after you're gone, it's important to make sure your will is clear, legally sound, and free of any ambiguity. You don't want your final wishes to be questioned by the people left behind. Okay, thanks for joining me today, and stay tuned for more wild stories in the Inheritance Files. And don't forget, estate planning is key to avoiding a family feud.
Thanks so much for watching our video. We hope you found it helpful and enjoyable. If you liked what you saw, please give us a thumbs up. Got any questions or thoughts? Drop a comment below. And if you know someone who could benefit from this video, don't hesitate to share it with them. For more awesome resources, check out the description below. Take care. We'll see you in the next video.